Good morning. My name is Jillian. We are going to do a Pilates Reformer class this morning. I am here on a balanced body reformer. I have a red, blue, and yellow spring. So red is heavy, blue is medium, and yellow is light. I'll be telling you your springs throughout. So if your springs are not the same balanced body color-wise, just know that red is heavy. I'll tell you heavy, blue, medium, yellow, light. So we're going to start with a classical warm-up of footwork. I like to teach this on 3 reds and a blue, so very heavy, 3 heavy springs, 1 medium. You can put on all your springs. If you'd like to go a little lighter, I would just do 3 springs, 3 heavy springs, so 3 red for this equipment. And then headrest is up or down, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to start laying down on our back. So come all the way down onto your back, toes on the foot bar. Arms down by your sides. Scoop the belly button in towards the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Press the carriage all the way out. Straighten out the legs and then bend the knees. Ride the spring all the way in. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keeping those heels lifted as if you're wearing stilettos. Working those calves. Knees tracking over the second toe. All the way out and all the way in. Careful not to snap and lock the knee, but you do want to straighten the legs, really activating those quads, warming up the thighs. 2 more. We're going to hold it out on this last one. Go right into calf raises. Drop the heels down and lift up. Calf raising down and up. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, bring it halfway in, little pulses out and in. Keep those heels lifted. Shoulders are soft, abs are pulled in. Last 2. And 1, press it all the way out. Prances, bend one knee as you drop the opposite heel, and then switch back and forth. Stretching through the calf. If you want to take these faster, you can get more reps in. You can go nice, slow, and controlled to get more of a stretch. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Close the carriage, bring it all the way in. Heels are going to come onto the foot bar. Feet are still hip-width distance apart. Toes point up towards the sky. And then pull the toes back towards you, activating, flexing the feet. Press it all the way out. And then bring it in 1 inch and out 1 inch. Little pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring it all the way in. Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. Heels are going to stay onto the foot bar. The knee is still over the second toe. Arms are down by your side. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the booty as you press out. And then close the carriage, bring it in. All the way out and in. Breathing. Should be starting to get warm, really tuning into your breath, getting that mind-body connection. Legs should be working. Starting to feel a little burn. 2 more. And last one, you're going to bring it halfway in, little pulses out and in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Good. Hug the knees into the chest, rock it right to left. Extend the legs out over the foot bar. The back of the legs can rest onto the foot bar. Scooch away from the shoulder block. Scoop the abs in. Big inhale. Exhale, sit all the way up. Nice. We're going to switch our springs. So we're going to do a little bit of bridging here, which means you're going to want to go lighter to make it more challenging. So we are going to go to 3 heavy springs, or if you'd like to make it even more challenging, 2 heavy and 1 medium spring. So we're on 3 springs and headrest is going to be flat. I'm gonna do this on 3 red. Could also do 3 red and a blue to make it a little bit more challenging. Up to you. Lay all the way down on your back. Balls of the feet onto the foot bar. Hip width distance apart. Arms are down by your side. Big inhale. Let it go. On your next inhale, tuck the tailbone. Slowly roll it all the way up. Come up onto the shoulders. And then slowly roll it down onto the hips. Good. Lift it all the way up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then lower it all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck the tailbone, roll it up. And slowly roll it down. Tuck the tailbone, lift up high. And lower it down. Last one, come all the way up. Keep the hips up high. Pulse the hips up towards the sky for 10. 9, try not to let that carriage move. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll it all the way down. Good, take a twist, drop your knees one way, look the other way. And then switch, knees go the opposite way. Gaze away from the knees. And knees and gaze back up towards the sky. Arms down by your side, balls of the feet, hip width distance apart. Tuck the tailbone, roll it all the way up. Keep the hips high. Send the carriage out, bend the knees, bring it all the way in. All the way out and in. Keep those hips lifted. For 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it all the way in and slowly roll it all the way down onto your hips. Good, hug the knees into the chest, rock it right to left. Heels are gonna come onto the foot bar, pull the toes back towards you. Feet are hip width distance apart. Keeping those feet flexed, bridge it all the way up. Reach the arms up high to the sky like Frankenstein, and then lift the right hip and then the left. Like you're drawing a happy face with the hips. Just on those shoulders, arms aren't there for support for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll it all the way down and lower the arms down. Extend the legs out. Reach your arms up, big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin, sit it all the way up. Good, we're gonna switch to 2 springs for some arm and ab work. So I like to do 1 heavy and 1 light, which is a red and a yellow on my machine, but find what works for you. Red and a yellow. Headrest can come back up if that's more comfortable for you. And we're gonna grab these short straps. So go ahead, get your springs situated, and then lay all the way down onto your back. Hands find the short straps. Legs are gonna come up to a tabletop position. Crunches, big inhale. Exhale, crunch it all the way up. Legs are in tabletop, arms come down by your side, and then lift the arms up towards the sky. Nice, crunch it all the way up and lower it all the way down. Keep those abs scooped in, lift the neck, head, and shoulders on the crunch. Lower it as you come down. Lift and lower. 3 more. Warm up those shoulders, warm up the abs. Last one. Good, relax. Let your feet find the foot bar. Take a breath in. Let it go. Arms are gonna come out to a T, so wrists are in line with the shoulders. Keep intention on that spring the entire time. You never go past that point. Legs are in tabletop. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs, and then bring it back in. Again, just warming up the abs, the shoulders. You only want to straighten those legs out to 60 degrees or as low as you can while keeping the core engaged. So if you start to arch in the back when you press out like this, then you're going too low. You want to be able to keep that core engaged. Work is in the abdominals, never putting pressure on the lumbar spine. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Feet find the foot bar. Take a rest. Big breath in. And let it go. Good. Elbows by your side. Forearms are lifted. Elbows are glued down by the rib cage. Bring the legs up to tabletop. Press the arms down straight and bend at the elbows. Down and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the arms out, straighten the legs out, and pull them in. Out and in. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Let your feet find the foot bar. Take a rest. Big breath in. And let it go. Good. Legs are going to extend straight up towards the sky. Arms are going to come up towards the sky. Full crunches. You're going to lift the neck, head, and shoulders as you lower the arms, lower the legs, and then lift everything up. Lower everything, crunch up, and lift up. Big lift, working those abs. Come all the way up and down. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. And relax, bring it all the way in. Good, big breath in. Let it go. Legs come to tabletop, arms are straight up towards the sky. We're gonna do full arm circles, lowering the arms down by your side. Open up through a T, out and around, down, out, up and around. Keeping the core engaged. Those shins are parallel towards the sky. And then reverse, open out to a T, press it down, up and around. Keeping those arms in alignment, you want tension on the springs the entire time. 2 more. And relax. Good. Feet find the foot bar, take a rest. Big breath in. And let it go. I'm going to release the straps or hang them up. Legs go out over the foot bar, scooch away from the shoulder blocks, reach up, big inhale. Exhale, sit it all the way up. Good. Next, we're going to go into our leg series. So go ahead and switch your springs. We want it a little bit heavier. So I'm going to do a red and a blue, which is 1 heavy, 1 medium spring. So switch your springs, and then we're going to lay all the way down on our back. So feet are going to go into the long straps. And we're just going to start with a hamstring stretch here. So you put your feet into the long straps, and then you'll let the tension of the springs pull you into a stretch. Stretching through the hamstrings, you should feel a nice big lengthening through the back of the legs. If this is too much for you, you can always hold on to the straps, take tension off. If you're more bendy and want a deeper stretch, you can pull yourself deeper into the stretch by holding onto the straps. So just find what works for you. Just stretching out the back of the thighs here. Let's hold it here for 1 more breath. And then we'll find some movement. So legs straighten up towards the sky, point through the toes. We're in a 90-degree angle, arms down by your side. Lower the legs down 60 degrees, flex the feet, and lift the legs up. Point and lower, and flex and lift. Point and lower, and flex, and lift. Good. Keeping those legs glued together. Hips are glued down towards the carriage. Abs are in the entire time. Again, you're only lowering the legs down as low as you can without popping the back. So if you're getting that popping, go a little bit higher. You only want to go as low as you can while keeping that low back down, core engaged. Pointing through the feet on the lower, flexing as you lift up. 2 more. And last one. We're gonna go right into circles, starting with that leg lower, toes stay pointed, open the legs out wide, circle them around to meet at the top. All the way out, up and around. Nice. And this is everyone's favorite in Pilates for the most part, so this should feel yummy. Try to let it be one fluid motion. Two more. And then we're just going to reverse. Open the legs out wide at the top, sweep them down, up and around, reversing your circles. Good, keeping those hips down onto the carriage, getting that rotation. 2 more. And last one. Nice. Find a butterfly stretch. The soles of the feet are going to touch, knees out wide. 2 options here. You can keep the heels over the hips, or you can let the heels drop all the way down towards the springs. Depends what feels good for you. I personally like my heels over the hips. I think I get a better stretch. A lot of people like to drop them. Again, if it's too much, hold tension with the hands holding onto the ropes. Just find what works for you here. Nice, and then you're gonna open out wide to a straddle stretch. So opening the legs out wide, again, you can take tension off or pull tension in. Just getting a deep stretch through the inner thighs. You can rock it from right to left if that feels good. And then find Pilates V, legs are bent, heels together, toes apart, arms down by your side. Straighten the legs forward and pull the heels back in. Press the legs out and in. Keep those heels connected. Last one, press the legs out straight. Keep the legs straight, open wide to a straddle, and then pull the heels back together. Working those adductors in and out. Beautiful. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. Bend the legs in towards you, take a rest. For this next one, we're going to do a little bit of rolling. So head rest is going to go down flat. And I'd like to show you one before you attempt it on your own, because when we do this, we don't want to look around. It can hurt the neck, so being very mindful of the cervical spine here. We're going to start in that frog position. This is called short spine. Arms are down by your side. You're going to press the legs out straight, finding tension on the springs. Use that tension to lift you up into a shoulder stand. As high as you can, doesn't matter how high. And then simultaneously, you'll bend the legs as you roll down, hips return onto the carriage. And you'll use the momentum to do it again, pressing it out, lifting it up, and slowly rolling it down. So go ahead and start with that head rest flat. You're in your frog position, Pilates V, arms are down by your side, legs are bent, big inhale. Exhale, inhale, press the straps out. Feet forward, use the momentum to lift up as high as you can into your shoulder bridge and then slowly roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time, lowering the hips as you roll down. Move at your own pace here. Match your movement to your breath. Abs are scooped in. This should feel really good on the spine. Core engagement. Keep your arms pressing down. We'll do 2 more. Nice. After your last one, you'll take the feet out of the straps. Lengthening the legs over the foot bar. Arms are going to go up towards the sky. Hang up your straps. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin. Sit it all the way up. Good. We're going to switch to 1 spring here for arms. So depending on your strength, I would go 1 medium spring or 1 heavy spring. So completely up to you. I'm going to do 1 red. Options here too is if you'd like to go heavier, you can always start on that heavy spring with hands in the short straps, and then if it gets too heavy, you just take the hands into the long straps that will become lighter without having to adjust your springs. Arms are gonna come out, second position, slight bend in the elbows, gazes forward, bring the arms forward and open it out wide. Hug a tree. Keep sitting up nice and tall, mindful of your posture, shoulders down, abs are pulled in. Everything is a core exercise in Pilates. Last one. Arms come down by your side. You're gonna reach the arms forward and back. Palms face forward. Don't let those straps go all the way behind you. So here I've lost tension and then I use momentum to bring it forward. So rather, I want you to stop at the hips, keeping that tension a little bit more challenging. There's weight on the muscles the entire time. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Let the arms come down, big breath in. Let it go. Arms are gonna come to goalpost or cactus 90-degree angle. Find a flat back. So you're not rounding here. The back is flat. You're looking down at the carriage or the springs. Straighten the arms up like Superman and bend the elbows down. Again, if this gets heavy, you just switch to the long straps. For 3, for 2, and last one. Good, relax. Take a breath. Hands are gonna find a diamond shape behind the head. So it looks like this. Hands are behind the head. Again, you have that flat back, hinge it forward, straighten the arms up, and bend. Abs are scooped in. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good, relax. Nice, hang up those straps. We're gonna find a kneeling position. Knees come onto the carriage. Feet are up against the shoulder blocks. Holding onto the foot bar, shoulder width distance apart, drop the hips down low, flat back. Modified plank. You're gonna keep the back flat, abs are in, send the carriage out, and then pull the shoulders over the wrists. All the way out, and all the way in. Out, and in. Keep the belly button in towards the spine. For 3, for 2, and 1. Good, bring it all the way in. Take a child's pose. Big toes touch, feet are flat onto the carriage, hips back towards the heels. Press it out, drop the head down in between the arms. Relax, 3 deep breaths. Good. Bring it all the way back in. We're gonna find an elephant stretch, holding on to that foot bar. You're gonna stand all the way up. Feet are hip width distance apart. We're trying to keep our heels connected the entire time. So depending on your calf and hamstring flexibility, you may be bendy enough to walk the feet back. If you're on the tighter side of life, you may need to come forward. Most of us will be somewhere in the middle. Round through the spine, look at the thighs, and then send the heels back and bring it in. Nice. So if when you're doing this, the heels are lifting, I'd rather you step the feet forward, keep those heels connected. You'll get a bigger stretch that way. You have a nice round spine, gazes at the thighs, scoop the abs in. Move with your breath. You should be breathing into the hamstrings, getting long in the calf. 2 more. Last one. Bring it all the way in. We're gonna go right back into our planks. So now 2 options. You're nice and warm here. You can either stay down on the knees, feet up against the shoulder blocks, hands onto the foot bar, flat back, press it out and in. If that's where you want to stay, if that was challenging enough, go ahead and go right into that. If that was not challenging enough, you're going to scoop the belly button in towards the spine. Pull the legs up. You're in a full plank now. Send the carriage out and in. You're in a flat back. The booty's not lifted and we're not sinking down into the low back. Keep those ribs knitted together. Abs in tight. You're pressing all the way out and then bringing all the way in. Gaze is down. Make sure you're breathing. Quads are active. Let's do 1 more here. And if you're lifted, go ahead and press down. We'll all make our way to child's pose. Relax it here. Nice, bring it all the way back up. You're gonna stand to one side of your reformer. One foot is down on the ground, the opposite knee is rested onto the carriage, foot is up against the shoulder block. Find a lunge, press it all the way back, relax the shoulders, drop the hips down low, hold it here. Deep breaths. And then bring it all the way in. Straighten out the front leg, pull the toes back towards you and press it all the way out. Find your split stretch. You only go as far as you can. Keep the shoulders down. If you're very bendy here, you may want to place a ball underneath the back knee. That'll allow you to sink deeper, getting deeper into your split. For all my dancers out there, they tend to need that one. Good, bring it all the way in. Come back to a kneeling position on your reformer. Feet are up against the shoulder block, knees down on the carriage. Hands are on the foot bar, round through the spine like an angry cat. Someone punched you in the gut. Keep that round spine, press the carriage back. As you go back, drop the hips, arch through the spine, ride the spring in, rounding, pressing it back. Drop the belly and bring it in. So this is a massage for the spine. This should feel very good on the back, but you should feel a deep core engagement when you drop the hips down. So you're rounding to press back, and as you drop down, belly has to firm in, pull up on the pelvic floor, bringing it in, all the way out, drop the belly, arch and bring it in. Rounding to press back, arch to pull in, 2 more. Last one. Good. Other side, you're gonna step to the opposite side of your reformer and again, find that lunge. Back foot is up against the shoulder block. Front foot is down on the ground. Find a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Press it all the way back. Just breathing here into your lunge. Again, if you're very bendy, you can place a ball underneath the back knee. One more deep breath. Bring it in, straighten out the front leg. You can pull the toes back towards you and again, press it out. Find your hamstring stretch, find your half split. And bring it all the way in. Nice job. All right, next we're gonna come facing the back of our reformer. So you're gonna come to a kneeling position. We're still on that one spring, either medium or heavy. We're gonna do some more arm work. So stay with what works for you. And we're gonna face the back of our reformer. All right, so now we're facing the back of our reformer. You're gonna grab the short straps with the hands, knees are up against the shoulder blocks. Arms are by your side, scoop the abs in, the glutes should be engaged. Your tailbone is pointing down towards the ground. Booty's not out, chest expansion, press the arms back behind you, and then release those hands so they stop at the hips. Back and forward, back and forward. Nice, keep those abs in tight. And again, if this gets heavy, you just switch to the long straps. That will make it lighter. Pressing the arms back and in for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice. All right, arms are gonna come out in front of you. Palms are facing in. Scoop the abs in, open those arms out wide to a T, and close the arms back in. Open and close, open and close. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Keep the glutes and core engaged. You're not slinging, you're using control. Use those muscles for 3, 2, and last one. Good, take a breath. Bicep curls, your palms are gonna face up towards the sky. Arms are out straight in front of you. Curl it in and straighten. Keep those elbows high. Broad through the collarbones, core is engaged, you're not leaning back. Sit upright, nice and straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice, relax. Set your straps down. Hands are gonna come onto the frame. Your hands are on the frame. You're gonna walk the hands out to a spot where you can hold the shoulders over the wrists. So if the shoulders are back, you've gone out too far, bring the hands back. And if this is too easy, then walk yourself further forward. Find a spot where you can stabilize with the shoulders and then just scoop the knees forward and back. Scooping those abs out and in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice, release, let the carriage close. Take a child's pose, knees nice and wide. Hands on the frame, bring the forehead down, deep breath in. Let it go. One more, deep breath in. And let it go. Nice, come all the way back up to that kneeling position. Long straps are gonna come up over the elbows. Arms are out in front of you, 90-degree angle. Open the elbows out wide, pinch the shoulder blades together, and bring them forward. Open and close. Open and close. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold the arms out, palms are facing forward. Hinge it back, flat back, little reaches up with the arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good. All right, headrest is flat. You're gonna come all the way down. Seated onto your reformer, extend the legs out over the headrest. Legs can be crossed or separated, whatever's comfortable for you, but reach up high onto the straps, holding past your hardware. Find the C curve in the spine, like someone punched you in the stomach. Slight tuck of the chin, round. Belly button in towards the spine. Slowly roll it down, one vertebrae at a time, and slowly sit it up. Going all the way down. And up. Nice, if this is easy, float one leg up as you do it. And then switch, other leg up. Switching back and forth. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice, sit up nice and tall. You can hang your straps up, drop them down. Big inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold it forward, reach for the toes. Doesn't matter if you find them, stretch through the hamstrings, through the back. Sit it all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. Nice work, you guys. You are all done. Good job. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you soon. Have a great rest of your day.